Hi, my name is Mohammed. I'm from Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area. I don't know what else to say. It started for me in my early 20s. I'm 36 now. I started growing cysts on the back of my neck. I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it could be something cancerous, tumor or something like that. And when I went to the doctor for it, what they did was a biopsy. And they had that tested and they said that's when I discovered what it was. It was hidradenitis. I had no idea at that time how bad the disease could get. When the disease really started getting bad in my lower groin area, I had very few options. So doctors that I went to, they were stumped. Every doctor I went to about my case said that I had the worst case they seen. The one thing about this disease, the reason why a lot of people don't know about it is because it's a very embarrassing disease. So people ain't gonna really talk about it. You have to go through it or know somebody that's gone through it to even really hear about it, being an everyday person. So, I really couldn't talk to a lot of friends and things like that about it. You get to a point where you start to isolate yourself just off of the nature of what the disease does to you. And it's a horrible way to live. Some doctors know about it, some don't, but the treatment options are limited. By the time I got to Tahernia, I was at a stage to where I didn't really think I had much hope. What I liked about Tahernia was he was very confident that he can do something about it. Confident to the point where it was almost cocky, and I liked that.
I walked in the room and I could tell that he was very uncomfortable. At that point, I had seen very, very, complex cases, but he had one of the more difficult cases that I had ever seen.
Most doctors that I went to was really scratching their head. They didn't want to touch it when it comes to, dealing with it in certain areas. But, he was ready to tackle it.
He definitely had one of the most difficult cases that I've done. And what struck me, again, about him was that he went to a major mecca of medicine, Stanford University, and they were unable to do anything for him. But we're glad that he came to us.
He knew exactly what he was dealing with. He knew exactly what he was talking about, and he knew exactly what to do. And even I asked him, I was like, how did you know where to do the incisions and things like that? And it's like, I know where the line is. I know what to do. I was in the hospital 2.5 weeks, had 2 surgeries, and afterwards, it's amazing. It's amazing how much better I am. Taking antibiotics, the effects that does to you, it's just not good. It's not healthy. Trying experimental medication, don't become a lab rat. That stuff, you'll try to fix one thing and you'll cause another problem, and that will happen. The best way to deal with this disease is to remove it where it affects you. You will have hidradenitis the rest of your life. There's no cure, but if you can live day to day without the debilitating feeling of lesions and things like that, and the pain and the suffering, this is the way to do it. Look into Amir Tahernia. He will change your life. The man is amazing. He knows what he's doing. He knows this disease in and out. And no matter how bad you think it is, he can help you.